Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another video. In this video, I am doing a pick a card reading in regards to what people say about you behind your back. Now this could be positive things, maybe some shadow messages coming up, which pretty much just means some harder pills to swallow, if you will. But I'm going to still try to say those messages with the utmost respect and in a compassionate way as much as I possibly can. So this is just to shed light on what the people you know, who the people you know, who the people you don't know, what do they actually say about you. Now this is collective, cannot stress this enough, collective. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. So keep your underwear on and your pants on. If I say something that's out of your character and you're like, oh my God, she said this, don't take it personally, because it's not for everyone. But that does not mean that there isn't some message here for you just because a piece of it didn't resonate. So keep that in mind. If you would like to book a private reading or anything with me, everything's in the description box below, along with the timestamps. So if I'm moving a little too fast for you, you haven't had enough time to pick your pile, simply just pause, meditate, and zen, and the timestamps will be available for you in the pinned comment in the comment section, as well as the description box below. That's where all of my information is going to be, so make sure you check it out. Pretty much any question you may have about booking my services, sending donations, contacting me, anything is going to always be in the description box below. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all the substitute for any medical, legal, financial, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Okay, so I had to stop it for a second because I was getting hot. So I had to go grab a fan and put it in the room that I'm recording in real quick. So, yeah, but I'm good now. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. So if you want, you can watch all 3 of them. I would definitely be appreciative of that, but you do not have to, obviously. I don't expect you to, especially being that it's probably, well, I don't know how long it's going to be. It depends on what all I pick up on, because I don't just read cards. I am a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm a channel. I do remote viewing. I have those types of gifts. So whether I have these or not, I don't have to, I pick up on things with them or without them. So my point in bringing that up is that even though there's not many cards here, I could still pick up on additional information without them or even with them. So, yeah, that is going to determine, how long the video ends up being. But I'm looking for it to be no longer than maybe 50 minutes. But it depends, because we're doing 3 separate piles. So I don't know exactly. I could get like 30 minutes worth of information on that on one pile alone, which I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but lengthy enough to where you can get more information and guidance that may be beneficial to you. So without further ado and me running my mouth, again, just press pause if I'm moving too fast so that you can pick your pile. You can pick however many you want, all 3, 1 or 2, or maybe you just want to watch. Maybe you're not here for the reading. Maybe you just want to support. I would appreciate that also. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before I get started, this is my friend, soul sister, and another spiritual bestie of mine, Virtue Reality 9. Hi, Raya. Don't know if you're watching this, but this is her deck, the Bitch Please deck. She has 2 versions, version 1, version 2. They're both beautiful and unique, and it's the same cards, but just a different style a little bit, and different font on the cards as opposed to the faces or the backs of the cards. Well, the messages part. But yeah, definitely quality deck, and a deck that everybody, especially women, I feel like women need this deck. So check her channel out. I'll have, if not her channel, I'll at least have her Etsy shop where you can get this deck. So, or maybe both if I can remember to put both in there, but it'll be one or the other if not both. But let's go ahead and get started. And I think I'm going to start with these. So again, we're looking at why or what people say about you behind your back. Okay, so social media is full of fake bitches living fake lives with fake bodies. Be a queen and get that real money, surrounded by real people living real lives. So I feel like maybe people say, maybe you are a social media influencer, right? For some of you, people are kind of, I know this isn't a who is jealous of you thing, but I kind of feel like it's more so jealousy, a little bit of envy, because you're kind of, even if you're not big on social media, you definitely have the potential to be. So, I feel like some people kind of hate on you or are discouraged by the way that you look physically, the way that you come across. Maybe not necessarily just physically, but you have a certain persona, a very, I don't want to say bubbly, but it's like, even though it says social media, I'm thinking not just social media, but like social, like, not, I guess you could say social butterfly. I just didn't want to be cliche, but more like social, not networking either, but like you have what it takes. You have a lot of energy, I feel. You're a people person. So people are kind of envious over that. And, you know, they talk about that. So let's see. And again, I'm going to have to read these to you because on these particular cards, the font, or at least on camera, you can't really see it too much. Well, you might can, depends on if I can get it in here right. But you may see closed doors in front of you, but all you have to do is push, bitch. So, I feel like people may also say that maybe you make a way out of no way. You may have a lot of opportunities ahead of you. Even though the doors may close, you still have a way to push through. Be able to catch shit coming at you and be able to throw that shit right back. So I feel like you don't put up with BS for the most part. People know not to cross you. So I feel like in that regard, they're saying that you do not play games. And I feel like you let people argue with themselves too. Like you don't really participate in arguing, which arguing can be healthy for the most part. Obviously, not doing it 24/7 or 3,000 times a day, that's not healthy. But every once in a while, here and there, it's okay to have a debacle, to have indifferences with people. It's life. Okay, so take the risk. So people say that you like to gamble, I feel, not necessarily in like, you know, I don't know why I want to say drugs and alcohol, but not necessarily like casino type of gamble or just gamble in general. You like to take a risk and you make certain investments that most people wish that they could make. And investments doesn't necessarily even have to be financial moves, but yeah. Let's see here. We have angel numbers. So maybe you have a very angelic presence about you. Maybe you have, I think that's I'm just now noticing it says angels numbers, but I know, see the thing, even with this misprint here, I still know that it said angels. So this is common mistakes that happen when making decks, by the way. But you see, I still knew what it meant. So, you know, sometimes you just have to work around it or kind of use your common sense and try not to miss it. But, yeah, angel numbers. Angelic, maybe 1111 here is in the background of this card, if you can see it. So maybe the people say that you kind of get everything you want. It seems like you can blow a candle out and boom, instantly you receive what you want. Again, this is what people are saying. Okay, relax and release. Yeah, so like I said before, you kind of, again, you let people argue with themselves. But now don't get it, twisted. Don't get it twisted. You are known to clap back when needed, but for the most part, you don't put your energy into that unless, again, you just really have to. Okay, what else? Oop, that's upside down. So people also say you have North Node Destiny. So people also say, I feel like you're fated, like meaning you're always where you are meant to be at all times. Maybe people say that you are lucky, like, oh my God, she's lucky, she gets this and she gets that, even though if that's not the case, this is what they think. So soul school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose. I'm reading the words on the card here. Maturing, experience, fruition, like I said, getting everything you want. North Star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, journey. So people also feel like you're very trustworthy. I do feel, I wouldn't say spiritual, but I feel like you are, people are saying that you are a realist. Like, I don't see too much as far as if you're looking for some negative insights. I really don't see right now anyway people saying anything derogative towards you or about you. We have harvest, yeah, like I said, and then you have blossoming here on this card. I don't know if you could see that, but those are the words there. You planted your seeds. People do feel like you do the work, but it's for whatever reason, it's work that they can't necessarily do, I guess, or feel like they can do. But for the most part, people feel that you deserve everything that you are getting to you, at least positive things for the most part. Tempted, I felt like this was coming out in one pile, just to know which. I'm sure, and I think so. People say that you are a very strong person, maybe strong-minded, strong-willed, strong-headed. You are, maybe people feel that you give into temptation a little bit. Or like I said, sometimes you are tempted to, like I said before, you're not an argumentative person. You let people argue with themselves. But sometimes, again, if you really have to, you do get tempted. But I do feel like you know how to relax and release. And people admire that strength, the strength to walk away. Lost, I will find my own way. So some people are saying that you are lost, that you don't know where you're going and that you don't know what you're doing. But again, other people are saying, you're good. You're directed where you're supposed to be. You are guided. Tense. So maybe you have, and I felt like some type of energy like this was coming out as well. Breathe, release, repeat. Tense. So to me, that is you needing to breathe through the tension. Like I said, you get tempted to reply to negativity, but again, you don't allow people to take you out of character in that way. So people are admiring that about you. Now, again, you don't take crap, because again, if it's necessary, you will do what you have to do. But for the most part, you know how to control yourself, is what people are saying. All right. So, dreams so big, you'll shit your pants when it comes true. So, the scary dreams are the ones worth chasing, and don't ever effing stop chasing. Remember, nothing is effing possible until it is. If your dream isn't big enough to make you or others shit your pants when you achieve it, then you're not thinking big enough. So, like I said, you like to take risks. So people are saying, some people, especially people that have said taking risks, this is what you do. I feel like this is just kind of backing that up. Like, you go big or you go home, even if it leaves you with nothing. In the end, you still feel like it was better to try than to not do anything at all. So I'm feeling like, again, people admire that though. I don't think it's taking risks like people think you're stupid, or people think you're a fool, or people think you're just messing around. I feel like this is investments. that we're talking about here that allow for many doors to possibly open for you. Okay, so taking some, wow. Okay, taking some effing chances. Sometimes they don't come back. You were not born to live in a mundane life. Once in a while, you have to spice it up by putting yourself out there. You never know where a new path will take you or where a mischance will strand you. And again, that is how you feel. And most people here in this energy field, again, they are taking a liking to that, and they are trying to do the same things you're doing. They're trying to get motivated to do those things, even though they kind of feel like they can't, because they feel like they won't end up as lucky as you. So yeah. Family. So the people are saying you are a family person. People admire you and your family, choices that you make in regards to your family, the time that you are able to spend with them. So we have surrender to wonder and awe. And then we also have happily ever after. So open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy and flow. So I feel like you're a very go with the flow person. Like if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You're going back to this destiny card with the North Node here. I feel like this is people saying that you're going with the flow. Happily ever after. I feel like this is supposed to say for you guys happy go lucky. Because again, this is the energy that you radiate. When people really feel like you are synchronistic. It goes back to the angel numbers here. People are saying that you would be the type to win the lottery one day, like a big lottery, not just like scratch off tickets, $10 and $15 and $500. We're talking about thousands and maybe even millions you have because of the chances that you take. So let's see. The Hierophant. So people say that you're very valuable. People say that you're traditional, maybe you're old-fashioned, maybe you like to move slowly a little bit, you take your time with things, you value, like, you don't let anybody change your values, I feel. And we have the Seven of Cups. So to me, Seven of Cups has always been about choices. It has always also been about, to me, potential. Like she's doing a tattoo in this card, and you can see that whatever she's drawing is going to become, I think that's, can't tell, but that looks like, I don't know what that is, a flower or something she's drawing, but once she finishes it, it's going to become complete and it's going to look even better. So, yeah, I feel like people say that you are all about taking your time. So, yeah, I really don't see too much. I think I may have said one thing that could have possibly been more of a shadow message, like when it came to this social media one. But other than that, so that's what I have for you, pile number one, in regards to what people say about you behind your back. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. If you'd like to book a private reading, contact me on my, or contact me and follow me on Instagram and send donations. All of that is going to be in the description box below. Also, it is May 3rd. When I'm recording this, I'm giving you the date just because people might find it important, and I'm not uploading this for you guys to see just yet. I'm batch recording, so I've already done another video earlier today, and these videos will probably go out next week from today. That way next week's videos are, you know, recorded, and then I can just sit back, you know. But yeah, I wish you guys love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care, and make sure you subscribe if you are new. Leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. Share if you are feeling inclined to. I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. This is a reading again regarding what people say about your or behind your back. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be just saying negative stuff. Just depends on what comes up in the energy. You may get all positive, you may get all negative, or you may get a mix of both. Who knows? Also check out this Bitch Please Oracle or Affirmation deck on Etsy by my friend Ryo from Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. She does have a channel and an Etsy shop where you can get decks. And she does pick a card readings and general readings and stuff as well, so check her out. I will leave her Etsy shop in the description box below, or possibly both her channel and the Etsy shop. If, again, it's going to be one or the other. If I don't know, I'm going to try to put both in there. But anyway, do check her out if she's watching this. Hi. So yeah, this is the first pick a card reading that I'm using this deck in. I've only used this on Instagram and for myself and in my live streams where people may order a card from this deck for themselves. So yeah, this is officially the first pick a card that I've done on YouTube with this deck. So let's see. And also, this is May 3rd. I'm not publishing this video today. It'll be probably the following week, as I am batch recording right now. So wake up with a purpose, even if it's just to pee. So I feel like people say that you are purposeful. You are somebody that makes everything an event. For example, you may put on heels just to go to the bathroom. That's just general and example, so don't literally, you know, anyway. Or you may put on makeup just to take out the trash, which my sister used to do that. Yeah, but let's see. Say the F what you want in order to get the F what you want. I feel like people feel that you are somebody that naturally kind of gets everything they want, but from, like, even if you have to ask for it, people say that you are putty in other people's hands. Don't be a shit talker. Be someone everyone else talks shit about. So people say that you mind your own business. You're not in people's garden, minding their flowers, if you will. You're always minding your own business. Now, that doesn't mean you're not gonna look at, you know, somebody arguing across the street here and there, or maybe, you know, kind of listen to a phone conversation here and there. We all have ears, so it's kind of hard not to hear those things, but you don't intentionally try to be nosy. If it comes your way where you can easily hear it, then it's you know, but again, you don't go out of your way to do it. Okay, so let's see. We have exhausted. So people feel that you, or say that, oh, she's got to be tired. You know, it says, I quiet my mind and relax my body. People feel that you are tired. People feel that you have a lot going on physically. As maybe when I say physically, maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe you have bags under your eyes. People could be saying that, and I've been there, and especially now I'm not getting a lot of sleep. So some people are genuinely worried about that when it comes to you. Empathy, I feel you. So people say that you are very empathic, maybe understanding, give good advice. Okay, I just dropped cards and I will get it in just a second. But surprise, I reveal in this moment. So or revel. I said reveal, but you're someone that people say is surprised by the little things. You don't seem like you're used to a lot. So people have noticed that. But it's like, even if you are, it's like you still kind of come across as a newbie to a lot of things. All right, better things are coming. And then we have clear your energy. So people say that I feel like people say that you are maybe wife material or husband material, somebody that is destined to have kids and things like that, or to have something that's very successful that you can call your own. And like a lot of people say that you deserve that. And then we have clear your energy. So you can see there's some sage in the background there. So I feel like this is meaning that people are saying, maybe you sage, maybe people feel like you do a lot of holistic healing and things like that. So let's see. Okay, we have heat. People could say you might be just a tad bit hot-tempered. Or maybe you just love the hot weather, summertime, springtime. Or people say you are passionate also. So we have the Libra card, the idealist. Okay. So you don't have to be a Libra for this to resonate. It could be in other areas of your chart, the energy you're working through at this time, or may need to step into. Or it could be a Libra saying some of these things about you as well. So we have harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware. I don't know. We talked about social in the other pile, I think. But artistic, people pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, flattering. People say that you are a people pleaser. And I feel like people say that you could be well balanced, that you are awoken and considerate, and maybe also some of you can be fashionistas. People love the way you dress. You are a very effing important human being, which here it says VHIHB, very effing important human being. Your thoughts matter, your voice matters, you effing matter, period. So if you don't think you matter for some reason, somebody think you does. I'm feeling more specifically a Libra or an air sign. Not just because this card is there, but Spirit is really urging me to say that. But you matter to somebody. You matter to more people than you think. So I don't know who needed to hear that exactly, but learn to deal with bullshit. So it's everywhere. Just remember, what other people say and do is a reflection of them, not you. Don't take things too personally. So people say, like I said earlier, you don't take, well, I don't know if I said that in this pile or not. I do remember saying something though about, it says shit talkers. And I feel like this could be saying that not to take that personally, because sometimes, you can be strong, but only for so long, and eventually you start to kind of really believe in what other people are saying. And in this case, the advice is for you guys to take a step back, recuperate, and not respond to it. And also, again, not to take it personally, because it's a reflection on who they are when they talk about you. So, okay, so we have dark thoughts. So maybe some people say or feel that you're dark in some way, feel that you could, I feel like some people are saying that you could have narcissistic energy in a way. I don't know why I'm seeing this with this card right now, but now again, this is what people say, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. So just because I say that, it doesn't make it true. So keep that in mind. Surrender resentment. So holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So people are saying that, or maybe feel that you are holding on to some type of resentments. And people may say also that you always manifest greater things even in negative situations. But then with this dark thoughts, I just feel like, obviously I feel like everybody has them from time to time, but I feel people misunderstand these. You have a, you know what, I wouldn't even say dark thoughts. I feel like you may have, what is it? It's on the top of my tongue, but I cannot say it. What is it? It's a dark sense of humor. Yeah, dark sense of humor. Environmental awareness. So remember, we did say something about being aware. It says socially aware, but again, I'm only being called to say what I feel, not necessarily reading off the whole thing here. But if you could see, I don't know if you can see it, but it says socially aware, environmental awareness. So like I said before, you're very awoke or awake, however you want to say it. Maybe people feel like you are eco-friendly, environmental friendly. People say that you're very nurturing to the things and people around you. And when I say that, I mean like you may like to, and this is just an example, maybe you like to recycle or things like that. Maybe you are vegan, or people may say that they're saying you are, doesn't mean it's true. So remember that everything that I'm saying here, again, doesn't mean that it is true. It's just what's coming out in the energy. And again, even if it's not for you, this is for somebody. Justice. People feel like you're a very fair person. I don't know if I said balance, because I don't know, sometimes I'm saying it in the other pile, but in the other piles, but yeah, so justice. Fair, balanced, sharing, giving. You believe in karma. What comes up must come down. The Hermit. So people say that you're very reflective. People say, I feel like I'm hearing proofreading here. People tend to say that you're always careful, that you double check everything. You don't just throw things together, is what I feel with this card here, intuitively. So yeah, that is what I have for pile number 2 in regards to what people say about you behind your back. Please do like, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. If you like to book private readings or anything, everything is in the description box below. Again, March 3rd, when I'm recording this, it'll be out to you guys a little later. So yeah. But anyways, if you have any suggestions on any more, I should be putting this at the end of the video, but if you have any suggestions on any videos for me to record, let me know. I'm doing batch recordings, which means that I am recording here in a couple of times a day, probably, or maybe every other day, get a bunch of videos together for you guys, and I will put them out sporadically and put them, like, premiere them at certain times and certain days. I'm trying to get videos for you guys for next week, so what I'm recording will not make it out to you today. But anyways, but let me know. So I wish you guys love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Pile number 3. Hi guys. So in this pick a card reading, again, we are checking into what people say about you behind their back. So you could get a mix of positive messages, or all positive, maybe all negative, or a mix of both. Depends on the energy and what cards want to come out. Again, this is only what they say, doesn't make it true. So again, if something negative or shadow light comes out, again, only what they say, not necessarily facts. Alright, so also check out this deck. It's the Bitch Please. I keep wanting to say motivation deck, but basically it is for motivation, but it's Bitch Please affirmation decks. They're available on Etsy from my friend Raya from Virtual Reality 9 or Reality 9. Tarot on YouTube. I will link her shop in her YouTube channel down below so you can check her out. And if she's watching this, hey. So look at yourself. Really look at yourself. I see a bad bitch. Why don't you? So people think you're a baddie. People say you are a baddie. Maybe in the way you dress. Maybe in the way that you talk. Yeah. So you are more than a number on a scale. And I felt like this was going to come out also in one reading. I just didn't know which one. But here it is in pile 3. Okay. So, regardless of how you look as far as whether you're big, small, thick, medium, extra small, whatever it is, people are saying you're more than that number. So, I don't feel like this is a negative thing at all. And I'm going back to this. People feel like you don't have a lot of confidence because you are actually very beautiful inside and out, but people are saying that they feel as though they don't see that you see that. So people want you to believe in yourself as much as they do, because I mean, even if you do believe in yourself and you believe everything that I'm saying here about yourself, is the way you're coming across to some people, maybe even just one person or a couple of people, where they're like, she doesn't seem that confident, but she should be, type of thing, or he should be. So let's see. Let those bitches watch you glow. Oh wow. Yeah, so you glow in the dark. I know that's corny, but that's what wants to come out. You glow in the dark. People really don't care about, I don't know, it doesn't matter what size you are, but people really seem to not care about that. People are talking about your weight as like gold. So even if you are a little bit bigger, even if you are smaller than the average person, there's still something that makes you glow. Okay. People say that you are tenacious. Okay. So, I was just meditating on this card, so that's why you saw a jump cut there. But, tenacious pretty much just means that you are... I don't want to say clingy. I'm just going to say people feel that you are very affectionate. Maybe people say that you are a hugger, or I don't know, something to that extent. But we have you are more than enough and more than that number. And even if this is not like a scale we're talking about when it comes to weight, we could be talking about you're more than those 50 followers that you have on social media. You're more than, numbers, just in general. You're more than, the 2 people that maybe not like you for whatever reason. You're more than that, if that makes sense. But, yeah, I feel like people say that, again, it's not that you're not confident, but you don't display confidence. Because you can look good, but people are saying that they don't see you smiling. They just, they see you kind of being pulled back in a certain way. Afraid for, wow. Yeah, people feel that you are scared. Or they're saying that you are scared. Not like scared to fight or anything, but just like scared of really stepping out and showing what you are made of. Because you're showing it, but again, it's like you're not walking with faith. Passionate. So people say that you're a very passionate person. I feel like maybe you're not afraid in the heat of a moment. No, but for the most part, people are saying to display that confidence more. I've read that already, but I love with every beat of my heart, passionate. So yeah, let's see here. I am right where I need to be, satisfied. Oh, by the way, this is also my other friends and soul sisters V from V11 Crystals and V11 Tarot, her Feelings in Bloom deck. However, if you do order this deck, it does not come with this backing. These were the first ones that she had, and she no longer has these. Well, at least I don't think so anymore, but she gifted this to me. This is one of the OGs. So the backs look different, and there's extra cards in there of the ones she's currently selling. But anyways, so I'm right where I need to be, satisfied. So I feel like this is people saying that, I feel like it's a, you don't feel this way, but people are saying that she should be amazed at what she can do and the potential that she has, or not just she, but he or she. I keep saying she just because I'm picturing a female here watching this, but you could be a male with feminine energy. We all have a mix of both masculine and feminine, so don't take offense. But yeah, blocked. I will push through. I feel like people are saying that you will block your own path. You are able to push through, but people are saying that you are afraid. You're fearful. Expansion. So Jupiter, and it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence. Beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity. I can't see that, so I'm reading it off the screen here. Positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and look at that potential. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is right there. So yeah, you have potential, and you're already, it's not even just potential, you're kind of already there, but you have potential to do even more when you set your mind to it. And people are saying that they wish you kind of have more enthusiasm about your path, because you have a lot that you can bring to the table. You have to take that chance, take that gamble and that risk, and believe in yourself. I feel like some of you may need to watch pile number 1, because we did talk about being risky and stuff in that pile. If you feel guided to check it out, I will be grateful. Closed. Yeah, you're kind of closed off, or people are saying you're closed off. Maybe you could be introverted here. You are absolutely capable of creating the life you can't stop dreaming about. These people have motivation for you. They're not saying anything bad about you. Now, not saying that nobody ever says anything bad about you, because there's somebody somewhere that's got some shit to say. But for the most part, you're one of those people. People have nothing bad to say about you, and if they do, they're making it up, or like it's just coming out of thin air whenever they do come up with, or whenever they do say something negative. Make a effing roadmap to your dream life and work on that shit every single day. Rest in peace to your excuses. You are stronger than any of them. Yeah. So hype. Wow. Okay, so pile number 2, y'all need some motivation here and some tough love, because you are keeping yourself from, even though this is supposed to be a what they say to you or what they say about you type of thing to other people, it's kind of turning into like a therapy session where girl, boy, man, woman, snap out of it. You have a lot to work with, and then you have that mirror there. So again, you're worried about the way, some of you are worried about the way you look, or some of you are worried about how you're gonna look if you were to take certain chances. And what I mean by looking, I mean physically for some of you, and for others of you it could be both physically and just, worried about an outcome of you being your own cheerleader. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader, and that's what people are wanting for you. So it says, make a list of the most positive ass shit you can think of to say to yourself. Then take that list to whatever mirror you bless in the morning by looking at. Make sure you read through it entirely, or its entirety, out loud and proud to start each and every single day, you beautiful ass human. Wow. I recommend for some of you, pile, to screenshot that. And inside that little bubble there, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to read it to you. It says, you are fucking special. I meant to not say that, but oh well. Yeah, so being your own hype man. Decrease. I feel like some of you, people say that some of you feel as though if you do this, that kind of takes away from what you have. It makes things go down. It makes your numbers go down. But I'm going to tell you something. Pile number 2. Or 3. I think we're on 3. I'm tripping. So now I feel like you guys need to watch pile. I think I said pile 2 already for you guys to watch if you feel guided to. But I'm going to say it again. Some of you need to watch that pile for whatever reason. But yes. Yep. Okay, surrender to divine timing. So people say to others that maybe you could be egotistical in a way, but not like enough though. I don't know what this is about, because I mean, I guess you could take that as a negative. I wouldn't, just because again, egotistical is something that you guys actually need to be. You need to be prideful. You need to brag here and there, but you just don't for some reason. So sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust in universal flow. So maybe people are saying you need to go with the flow more as well and surrender to divine timing. Make it knowing that everything happens in divine order at the right time and at the right place. So we have letting go. Yeah, so letting go of your ego's timing. Letting go of numbers in general, not just on a scale, but just numbers in general. But yeah, what I was going to tell y'all, because I lost my thought. I was trying to say something and I lost it, but now I got it back. So what I was going to say to you is that I've lost, I can't tell you how many subscribers, how many followers for no freaking reason, basically. So it doesn't matter what you post, what you put up. For whatever reason, some people are just going to stop rocking with you. And some of them never did. For whatever reason, they subscribed or they followed. But they aren't meant to be on your path. They aren't meant to be on your journey. And some people are just going to have to miss out on you. So, let go of those numbers. And I feel like some people are saying that you deserve more followers or you deserve more people in your corner. Page of Cups. So I feel like people could be saying that you are emotionally immature in a way. Whenever I see Page of Cups, that's always what I see for some reason. Well, mainly because it's a page, but the first thing I always say just about when I see this in any type of reading. Again, I am intuitive and I am a psychic reader, so I can say more than that, but a lot of the times I do bring this up where, again, emotional immaturity. The Chariots. So some people are saying that, like I said, I think I said this before, you're going places. I just feel like, again, this is like people are trying to motivate you here. Some of these people may have even said this to you directly, and if they haven't, they have wanted to. Because it's like they feel like you're wasting your talent somehow, and they want you to really get in there and show people what you can do. And look at how this kid here, this girl here is in this picture. In the image, she's holding pictures, right? And it says love you, and I'm feeling guided to say people want you to love you more, and people want you to just have fun and be creative and not, you know, worry about what other people think all the time. And yes, you're in a reading seeing what other people are saying about you, but I feel like pile number 3, you guys are kind of a little, maybe you're over analyzing what other people are saying and thinking, because what I'm feeling here is there really isn't anything too negative that people are saying. It's all motivation, it's all love. And even if people are saying anything negative, you need to let people watch you glow. Show people what you really can do. Be afraid for what? So that is what I have for you guys in regards to what others say about you behind your back. Please leave a like, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this reading. Let me know if you were able to get something out of it. Again, it's collective. Please never determine a reader's level of accuracy by watching a pick a card reading, because it's general and there's no telling how many people are going to watch. I don't care if 10 people watched it. It's not going to be for all 10 people. Now, it might be there. I feel like there's something to take away from any reading I do, but not everybody will see it that way. So if you look hard enough, there is a message here for you somewhere. So but thank you guys for being here. Please let me know if you have any suggestions on what videos I should record next. I'm batch recording right now, which means that the video that I'm doing, this video here, is not going to be out to you the day of its recording. It is going to be out probably a few days or so after. But yeah, again, it's May 3rd today, so I plan on trying to post this sometime during the next week. So yeah, thank you guys for being here, watching, and supporting. If you'd like to send donations, book a private reading, contact me, or anything of the sort, everything is always in the description box below. I wish you guys much love and light and success, and I hope that we can see each other in the next one. Take care, love and light.